Alright. Well, my name is Marcus Vatta. This is Star Citizen. And today I'm playing Star Citizen with an Irish accent. I am not in fact Irish, so if there are Irish listeners out here, I would like to apologise for butchering your language. I had to get my helmet on. Other days I will be butchering other languages. Right. So this is Star Citizen, this is me hangar, and what we have here is me great ship with a sea dock. A rusted piece of shite that it is. Alright, so technically, if you're familiar with Star Citizen, you'd know that that over there is technically the sea dock, and this over here is a loaner they gave me so that I can sit in it and play video games, which is exactly what we're going to do. Right, so crock the hatch, and in we go. Now, the fact that I'm apologising for speaking with an Irish accent should give you some clue to my actual nationality. That's right, I'm Canadian, as he says with an Australian accent. That's right, I'm Canadian. Canadians speak with an Australian accent. Apparently I don't know how to say Canadian with an Irish accent. Right, time to kill some Vanduul. Now, my Star Citizen number is 290,000-ish, which means the multiplayer is not yet available to me. So what we're going to be doing is killing the Vanduul, who are currently breaking themselves up into discrete waves of 3 or 4 or occasionally 5 ships for me to blow into tiny pieces.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries.
Why, thank you, lass. I
System
shall.
check.
Right.
Vanduul Swarm initiated.
So, here come the beasties.
Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Standby.
Come to Papa, you beasties.
Impact.
Oh, got to stop for a sec. Our motion blur off. Because I am having enough trouble seeing as it is. So this is Star Citizen build 12.5, and there's been a few changes.
Enemy down.
First of all, they nerfed the hell out of me guns.
Impact.
Oh, that was a close one. Did you see his thrusters? You could see the rivets.
Enemy down.
Did you see that? They may have nerfed me guns, but they haven't nerfed me shooting. Basically what they did was they cut the refire rate in half, which makes sense. The Aurora is not a fighter. She's not a lover either. She's a cargo ship. And a little wee one at that. She's the space equivalent of a pickup truck. Easy there, Vixen. You're just wasting ammunition.
Enemy down.
Right, where was I? Right, the Aurora, my sea duck. She's not a fighter ship. And the bearing lasers that they put on her out of the factory
Radar contact.
are really to shoo away the occasional pirate.
Standby. Scanning.
So I don't mind at all that they nerfed the fire rate on the lasers.
Standby. Scanning.
As you can see,
Standby.
they still work
Scanning.
fairly well on the Vanduul. Next wave of beasties. So this is my first show. So The way I think I'll work it is this. I'm going to play one life. So play till I die, or until the clock up there is 20 minutes.
Impact.
I really don't think you want to watch me
At 75%.
and listen to me blather on in an assumed accent.
75%.
More than that.
Enemy down.
So one of the interesting things about the Aurora in Arena Commander is you're playing it in a way that you'll probably never play it in the persistent universe, which is to say, empty. The Aurora is designed to have a huge box of cargo strapped to my belly, which is going to do a lot for the performance. A lot of bad things, probably. So it's sort of like driving a Mack truck with no trailer. So it does have a few quirks of maneuverability in this way of flying. And the way the game is built, I'm sure she'll have it. Just as many quirks once you get the cargo on, they'll just be different ones. Easy, boys. You're making them laugh. Don't you be shooting me either. I swear, they give me the rejects from the UE pilot corps every time. Vixen and Warlord. What was I talking about? Right. The Aurora's quirks. See, the Aurora doesn't turn worth a damn. I don't mean that she's not maneuverable, but in the yaw plane, she's only got 2 thrusters.
Radar contact. Stand by.
I got to kill a little king and then I'll be right back. Oh,
Away.
missed that one. I think I might have taken some damage, but I can't see because of all the glare from that beam. I don't really like the new HUD colors.
Rear shield at 25%. Rear shield is down. Enemy down.
That's that.
Scanning.
Yep, I took some damage there. Possibly to the missile system. Oh look, one of the guns is damaged. This is what, the third wave? This is a bit early to be taking hits. Didn't expect them to stick together like that. Usually they spread out. Anyway, the Aurora canna yaw. Can't yaw worth a damn. So you see here I tend to roll and then pitch. She does that much better.
Impact.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's taken some damage. Another thing about the AI, well, I don't know if it's the AI or the flight control system, but
Stand by. Scanning.
I think it's the flight control system. When you take an impact, the system cuts out momentarily, leaving you to tumble out of control and fend for yourself for getting right. But what applies to you also applies to the enemies, so you can watch them.
Down.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Scanning.
You can watch them bounce off of asteroids too. No end of fun. That's right, lads. Keep him boxed in so I can kill him.
Enemy down.
Oh, good hit. Good hit. I take back half of what I said about you.
Warning. There are multiple
Got a crack in my windshield. I'll have to take her to Speedy Auto Glass. Get that replaced.
Stand by. Scanning. Impact. Stand by.
Whoa.
Scanning. Rear shield is down.
Hello, boys. Keep 'em busy for me.
Enemy down. Stand by. Scanning.
Say what you like about the auto aiming system, and it's still possible to aim for the cockpit and the reactor, which are the two best places to kill one of these sites. That being the reactor right there.
Scanning.
The other drawback of the Aurora is, of course, its inability to shed heat worth a damn.
Enemy down. Stand by. Scanning.
Those big wings on the back, most of that's heat sink. And once, once those are gone, it's only a matter of time before your guns overheat. And since they're big and on the back, they tend to be what's hit first.
Enemy down.
Haha. I do love the way it disintegrates into a million little pieces, which follows their own little life cycle and trajectory.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Can't wait to see what happens when you blow up a bigger
Radar
ship.
contact. Stand by. Scanning.
So 10 minutes in,
Scanning.
haven't fired a missile yet. The windshield's got a couple of cracks in it.
Stand by. Scanning.
Missile system might have taken a hit too, I don't know, I haven't fired yet. For those that don't know, the reactor is just ahead of the engines.
Scanning.
Oh,
Alert.
ouch!
Rear shield at 25%.
Where are you, beasties? Right there. Right there. Oh, shedding pieces. Now if you look at the damage indicator here, it appears to have a gap. And I don't know if that's actually the way it is. I can't get a close look. It does look like there might be a gap between the two pieces there. Well, not anymore, I just blew it off. This will be a way more fun once we hit multiplayer. Let's see if I'm half as good against real people. Real people aren't nearly as predictable, of course. There's been a lot of chatter on the forums about how this game doesn't have good dogfighting in it. I disagree. You have to keep your drift under control, but if you do, you can get on their tail. And once you've waxed their tail, there's not a hell of a lot they can do about it. Just run away, since they've got a higher top speed than me. I don't think that was me. I think he might have hit a rock. Right.
Elite units en
Hey,
route.
Christ, another elite unit.
Radar contact. Stand by. Scanning.
There he is. The priest. Right through the needle. Right through the needle.
Impact. Flare away. Rear shield is
He
down.
went around. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh. See what I mean about its inability to yaw. Right, onto the tail. This is an odd shield effect that only appears on the elite units.
Enemy down.
I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not.
Scanning.
Come meet your maker, you beasties. Oh, I have a piece of debris stuck in my lap. I'm probably going to need an aspirin or something. I thought they'd fixed that.
Rear
Oh.
shield at 25%.
I do like the way that the hood sort of de-reses when your shields go down and you start taking damage.
Scanning.
It really adds a visceral feel to getting shot in the butt. Oh, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn door. And there's your tail, which is where your reactor is.
Enemy down.
Oh, that works
Stand
too.
by. Scanning. Impact.
Now, when you're maneuvering close to these things, you're not always aware of it. This Stargate symbol here, the circle with a pyramid under it, this is your vector indicator. It tells you what direction you're actually going in. When you're threading a needle, or trying to avoid a structure or an asteroid, that's the thing you want to pay attention to, because that tells you which way you're going. The other thing to keep in mind is if you can't see the vector indicator, you're not looking where you're going. Which means you could easily hit something like a space station or a big rock, or God forbid Vixen or
Enemy
Warlord.
down. Stand by. Scanning.
Right. Oh, my boost is below 40%. That's not good. Things tend to go downhill rapidly when I run out of boost.
Enemy down.
Eliminated.
Doo-doo. Right.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Well, I should certainly think so. Do you think I'm flying around this junk heap for nothing? By junk heap, I'm referring to the asteroids and the debris, not the ship itself. Me Sea Duck is a thing of beauty, even when she does have a major structural member through the seat.
Stand by. Scanning.
I bet you that'd be a funny, easy to misconstrue that.
Stand by.
That
Scanning.
distress call, eh? Mayday, mayday, I have a major structural member through me seat. Send help, preferably female. For all you kids out there, that was funny as hell. Replay it when you're about 15. Oh, another laser bolt through. Oh,
Stand by. Scanning. Rear shield is down.
there your shields are down.
Rear shield is down. Impact.
Oh. Taking a hit to me, heat sinks. Not overheating yet, but it's only a matter of time now. Easy there, lad. Oh, Warlord, you bastard. Yes, you knocked him out of control. Right into me cockpit.
Stand by for
Well,
integration.
this has been Marcus Vatta, plays Star Citizen with an Irish accent. Tune in next week when I butcher some other English variant for your entertainment.